My name is Dustin Reed, and this is a 1972 Chevy C10. I've had it for 21 years now. Just a kid looking for a cool car, couldn't afford a Camaro, so I bought a truck from a used car lot. She was pretty rough, lots of rust, driver's side, obviously in an accident, so we had some work to do. The intent was just to fix her up, get her low to the ground and cruise around. So this is pretty much the second big transformation. Originally, I built it for a show truck. Had airbags, all that silly stuff, and then yeah, focused on the autocross setup much later. As far as how I got into autocross, I can blame one man, and that's Kurt Hill. He took me for a ride in his Blazer at a car show, and from that moment I was hooked. So the goals kind of morphed as you learn more about the vehicle. Originally it was power, then suspension became obviously a big downfall, so we had to work on that. So eventually it just turns into the right amount of power, the right suspension setup, and it continues from there. The must-haves that I just had to have when we were building it would be the big LS motor and a 6-speed transmission. So the truck came with just a tired 350 in it, built that motor, and then realized obviously it was time to go LS. Put a LS3 in it, blew that up, and then the motor now is it's a 416 stroked LS3 with quite a bit of head work, lightweight valve train, big cam, made just under 600 horsepower to the wheels on the dyno. So the big difference about this truck, or the big change that was made, was it came about when we were doing the LS swap. The cross member was already in place, and we tried to get this LS motor in there, and it wouldn't fit without stuffing it back into the vehicle. So we said, screw it, we'll just cut the whole firewall out. 10 inches it went back, and had to make a custom firewall, custom tunnel through the vehicle to fit everything, and yeah. I'm running a just very basic Camaro header, long tube with a 1 3/4 primary, and it dumps into a 3-inch Flowmaster exhaust system with an H-pipe. I'm running a Z51 C4 steering rack with a turn 1 pump, the high volume pump, which makes all the difference in the world. So the truck came with a turbo 350, obviously got rid of that. It's a T56 Magnum that's in there now with a McLeod twin disc and then a SFI rated bell housing just for safety. The rear end setup is a 373 True Track posi. Still running the solid axle Chevy rear end, but that'll probably change soon. So the front suspension is a flat-out engineering cross member that uses the C4 Corvette front suspension. I went with that. I liked the track width. I liked the fact knowing I'm using a tried and true setup from a Corvette that obviously has the performance that I wanted, and then it made it easy to adapt the C5 brake system to it as well. Just real happy with the flat-out engineering cross member. Those guys are great. Running the BTR, Brian Tooley Racing cam and components in the motor, and then up performance with the JRI shocks are fantastic. For now, the rear setup is still using the trailing arms, a box trailing arm with JRI shocks all the way around, double adjustable. Still running the original frame rails. A portion of it's boxed in, and then there is some numerous cross braces and things like that to stiffen it up. If I did it different, if I could go back, I would probably do a custom frame just to make life easier. Working with the original frame, adapting all these components and trying to get the performance that I want out of it has been pretty challenging and pretty expensive. I'm running the Bosey Forged traction wheel. It's got 18 by 12s on all four corners with a 6.5 inch back spacing. I am running a 335 3018, the Rival S tire. So it started as a bench seat column shift truck. Now I'm running the Corbeau racing seats with obviously a floor shifter because it's a 6-speed. And then just real basic bead rolled aluminum door panels. I'm running a the Autometer Silvolite gauge cluster. Haven't gone digital yet. Yeah, just real simple, clean, to the point, lightweight. The truck originally was a terrible Bahama blue color. Then it spent quite a few years primer gray, and now it is a GM color called Mocha. So some of the unique features of the truck would be the welded-in tailgate and roll pan, just for a smooth look. Running the flush rear window, just to clean up the look as well. Obviously side markers are shaved, and then doing a fiberglass front hood for to save weight. So far, since I decided to build the vehicle in this manner, we're about 2 years in right now. I'd say we're 90% there. So she should be finally complete this year. So the truck actually was worked on by another shop that turned out not to be so great, and Hills Rod and Custom out of Pleasant Hill is who built it the way it is now, the right way, the fast way. So generally I get two reactions with the vehicle. One is just completely appalled because of the noise and the appearance, but mostly it's a good reaction. Lots of thumbs up, lots of people want to talk about it. I absolutely love the vehicle. I'm just a truck guy. I belong in a truck, and to have a truck that performs like this, that's what I love the most about it.